In Texas tonight, public education and politics at a crossroads. The state's Board of Education has voted to change what school children learn about American history.
What we witnessed amounts to nothing other than censorship. Who's in and who's out being decided by 8 elected partisan politicians on the State Board of Education in Texas. 8 people decide who's in, who's out.
Out, calling the country democratic, like the party. In, calling it a constitutional republic. Out, the civil rights movement. In, the moral majority. Out, science and scientific thought. In, an emphasis on religion and religious leaders. Out, liberal lions like Senator Ted Kennedy. In, conservative institutions like the National Rifle Association. Out, calling the American economic system capitalism. In, free enterprise. And minimizing liberal leaders like Cesar Chavez while maximizing conservative icons like Ronald Reagan.
Standards that put the inaugural address of the President of the Confederate States of America, Jefferson Davis, alongside the inaugural address of a commie socialist you probably have never heard of, called Abraham Lincoln. Standards also demote Thomas Jefferson out of a list of influential thinkers from the Enlightenment.
Everything that's ever been accomplished in the United States, let's take the Civil Rights Movement, for example, it was accomplished by majority vote. In other words, the minorities were not able to do it by themselves. It took the majority to do it for the minority. For instance, the women's right to vote. The women didn't vote on it. The men did. The men passed it for the women.
Our students have to learn about American exceptionalism and how unique our country is. That needs to be stressed more. There now appears in the rough draft just some negatives. How we can guide the work groups going forward to focus on how exceptional our country is and how unique it is, and to take out the negatives that seem to be appearing in the rough draft.
We are launching a campaign until this gets fixed by the legislature. So contacting the Texas legislature and letting them know, whether you were in California or Nebraska or right here at home in Texas, that no textbooks should ever be produced based on these curriculum standards, and that from now on, teachers and scholars should make this decision. We cannot have partisan politics dictating what our children learn.